war never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault-Tec, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept. But it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Reclamation Day. Today is Reclamation Day. But I'll never forget the day you all entered. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. Every race, color, and creed. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. Very important trait. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. My family. But more importantly, you'll always be my family. tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you.
Another day, another opportunity to leave.
When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Message repeats in 24 hours. System breakdown.
Overseer.
Outside, survival will be easy with your construction, assembly, mobile. Mum possess the skills necessary to accomplish anything. You, Mum, possess the skills necessary to accomplish anything. I'm sure. Goodbye! Aloha! Ciao! Goodbye! Aloha! Ciao! Arrivederci! Au revoir! Auf Wiedersehen! Bye von hier! Buen viaje! Oh, Mom, those young... They haven't yet... Only that they appear to have some vest... One seemed quite... Well, yes, but... Do be careful out there, Mum.
There's got to be a way in there. Maybe... Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there! Whoa, whoa! You came out of the vault. I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
We got a tip from the Wayward.
God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road.
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck.
You know, the thing that brought everyone back.
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The...
Told you, Lacey.
But...
This was the last of our
Told you, Lacey.
But...
Someone has to know something.
Those were the last of our
Stick
caps.
it out until we
No.
find it.
Someone has to know something.
Wonderful.
We're just gonna stick it out until we find
For
it.
answering some...
Wonderful.
Seems only fair I return the favor.
Thanks for answering some questions.
Anything we can answer for you?
Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting. Sorry.
If your overseer crossed our path,
Wayward.
she sure wasn't
Seems like they set
broadcasting it.
themselves up to be a natural
Sorry.
stopping point.
You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
They sent you out here without a weapon? A quick trip trying to do this unarmed.
They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed.
Watch
Here.
yourself out there.
Watch yourself out there.
some new clothes. I'm getting real muddy. Gotta prepare for even more settlers. It's just about time to eat. Clean up this, fix that. Never seem to end. I make it just like Mama did. Foundation might be coming along, but we got a lot more work to do. Ah, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work. If those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it. We really need to clean up around here. Scores to the barrels don't get you. That's weird. It's hard work making a living out here.
Yeah. Now the people have come back to this area. They'll all want to be settled.
Yeah. Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation. Nothing lifts your spirit like a homemade meal. Huh. I need some new clothes. I'm getting real muddy. Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick. Because pointing a gun at me in my uncle. I told you it was gonna end badly. Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
Not exactly the first round's on me.
Well, not exactly the first round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
Overseer, huh? So you must be the one.
Overseer, huh?
But I have
So you
heard.
must be the
My
one.
people found a tape she left behind.
No,
for
I
one
haven't
of
seen
her
her,
dwellers
but I
at
have
that
heard her.
camp across
My
the
people
way,
found a
though.
tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though. It is a bit out of date
I'm
now.
happy to hand it over.
Maybe you're the one she left it for. I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
Just agreeing to lend us a hand in a little diplomatic intervention.
Just agreeing to lend us a hand in a little diplomatic intervention.
He's not the first of his
See,
crew to roll in here.
that boy you
but I
put
want him
down,
to be the last.
he's not the first of his crew to roll in here, but I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house, but my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
That's what I was hoping. So, the details.
That's what I was hoping. So, the details. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Bingo. Exactly what I'm thinking. Just give me 1 second.
Bingo. Exactly what I'm thinking. Just give me 1 second.
I just want you to know.
I think I'll
Architecture
just...
ain't exactly my forte.
I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte.
Not half bad. So what I've
Huh,
scratched
not
together
half
here
bad.
for you is the schematic for one
So what I've
custom
chicken
made
scratched together
Crane
here for
Treasure
you
Hunting
is the
Inc.
schematic for
If I
one
didn't
custom
butcher the
made
plans too bad,
Crane
it's
Treasure
got a
Hunting
little
Inc.
system
sign.
built in that'll
If I
make
didn't butcher the
sending out
plans
an
too bad,
advertisement
it's got a little
easier
system
to
built
gain
in that'll
attention.
make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a
Out
snap.
to tell the world you're
You just
open
need to
for
build
business,
it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old
That's
Morty
the spirit.
Mort can help you out.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you
Bragging
out.
or anything.
What are
Well, I've
you on
got some
about,
tapes
Mordecai?
over that
Hey,
very
nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Find yourself wanting a refresher.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes.
Mort.
Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road? Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
Wrists are locking up again. Hey, my name's Sam. If you're looking for help in your settlement, I'm your guy.
And I've got two of them. Helping hands, helping feet, helping...
And I've got two of them. Helping hands, helping feet, helping...
Got everything you need.
For, when you need a good listener.
All trades.
I've got everything you need.
And I know what you're thinking.
I'm a jack of all trades. And I know what you're thinking. That also means I'm a master of none.
Probably has a huge ego.
But what do you want a master for anyway? A person like that probably has a huge ego and spends all day letting everyone know about it. Whereas me, I'm not just low maintenance. I am no maintenance. You won't even know I'm here.
I think so. It's been a while, but just ignore the fact that I've never...
I think so. It's been a while, but just ignore the fact that I've never actually written. Metaphorically, I've done it. Point is, I can help fix things, play things, and even tell a bad joke.
Thank you. This will give me the chance to help a lot of people.
Thank you. This will give me the chance to help a lot of people.
I just had an idea. What if we had then...
I just had an idea. What if we had then...
Fine. I can sell you some gear, give you a tune-up, or we can just shoot the shit.
Fine. I can sell you some gear, give you a tune-up, or we can just shoot the shit. Not literally, though. I mean, I don't even have a gun, and I don't think you'll let me borrow yours.
Looks can be deceiving, although, in my case, there is no deception.
Looks can be deceiving, although, in my case, there is no deception.
But not a good shot.
What you see is what you get. I'd make a good target, but not a good shot. But yeah, I know what I can't do, and I know what I can. I guess my point is, we should stick with the lab.
Let's get you tuned.
Right on. Let's get you tuned.
Sure thing. Funny you ask.
Sure thing.
I've always been good at tuning things. Doesn't matter if it's a
Funny you ask. I've always been good at tuning things. Doesn't matter if it's a piano, an engine, or even a person. Only thing I can't tune is a fish. Get it? Because you can't tune a fish. What I'm trying to say is, I know a few tricks to get your mind centered, but the effects can be pretty random.
I wouldn't say it's healing so much as it is getting... You're not broken.
I wouldn't say it's healing so much as it is getting... You're not broken, just slightly off-key.
Right. You're
Great. You've got an adventure.
You know what I miss? Well, sure thing.
You know what I miss? Well, sure thing. Okay. Hope you like junk. Sword or guitar gun. You can't go wrong with either.
Did those raiders come snooping around?
Caught up with you. Congratulations! You are a winner of the Great Appalachian Sweepstakes! I have been authorized to deliver your prize winning. Notice, we've updated our privacy policy. As a monthly prize winner, your name, likeness, and other personal information may be used
Do you think any of those monster stories are actually
Have a
true?
wonderful
I
day.
think that Sheep's Watch is just a myth to scare little children. This place has a lot of potential.
It's just about 10 to 8. Perfect time for some iguana on a stick.
We really need to clean up around here.
this highway is under the protection of the response.
I just need to rest my eyes for a bit. Tell me, kid, you ever think about what retirement might be like in this world? This is it. You find someone to take care of you. Done. I know, you're thinking, I've seen you before, right? You recognize this mug, don't you? That's okay. You are pretty young. Oh, well.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast call. Attention all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane Treasure Hunt Incorporated to exchange goods and services. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign to fortune. Broadcast complete.
Or the ferals don't get you. That's right. Oh, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Shouldn't have taken those camps. I just needed the energy. I mean, It's literally called Psycho. It can't be good for you.
Whoa, you're not Crane. The hell's going on here?
Like hell. Haven't seen Crane for weeks.
Like hell? I haven't seen Crane for weeks.
Huh? Maybe I paid the place a visit.
Wayward, huh? Might be I pay the place a visit.
What do you need, boss? Wet socks are bad. A wet sock with a hole in it, though? Ugh, just end me now. How are our defenses holding up? I can take a look if you want. How are our defenses holding up? I can take a look if you want.
That's it? But you were some kind of big shot. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor.
What? Sure.
You what?
We took over the old
Sure.
West Virginia lumber.
Fine. We took over the old West Virginia Lumber Company in the Northwest. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Ukraine. That's it.
Ukraine? That's it?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
How are our defenses holding up? I can take a look if you want. man, I love junk. I think it's because we've blown away. Ooh, that's a good song lyric now that I think about it.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... mutated animals? Haywire bots? No people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in... What I can confirm is... hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault-Tec was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer. Signing off.
You don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding?
So that's where their boss will be.
Fantastic.
Just need to.
So that's where their boss will be. You just need to...
Wait, West Virginia lumber? That is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them. No skin off my cheeks. You change your mind, I'll be here. There's no skin off my cheeks. You change your mind, I'll be here. Anything else you wanted to know? You'll find them at Anchor Farm. Anything else you wanted to know? You'll find them at Anchor Farm if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was. Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face. Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored... Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76, and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
You looking to join up too? Maybe we'll finally be able to rebuild society.
I have been authorized to deliver your prize winnings. We at the Great Appalachian Sweepstakes appreciate your continued purchases and subscriptions. However, we would like to remind you that your bill in the amount of $73,000.
Fix that.
Arm day. 3 sets of 12 reps. Let's see. Dumbbell bicep curls, tricep extensions, and back extensions. Little peeve about the lack of proper equipment. No bother. Chin up. Only 8 more luxury coffins to make quota in backwoods. I mean flatwoods. Be difficult given the financial situation around here. Just need to remind them of our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bench press today. Yeah, again.
Keep your eyes peeled in this weather. Fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
I press the button. Hush! I think it's recording now. Shush! Hello? Hello there? Oh, I think it's working. I hate these things. This is Willie May, and I was asked to talk a bit about my life since the war, to help educate future children someday. I think that's nice. I thought I'd just watch my programs and entertain the grandkids in my retirement. But that didn't turn out to be the case. I'm just glad they all made it to the vault in time, you see. When I saw it in a dream, I knew my prayers were answered. My husband Frank used to work in the mines. Just a bit before the war, there was news of tremors, and he didn't come home. I don't know what happened to him or why he never came home for sure. And between you and me, I'm fine with that. Since the war, I've just read my old newspapers and...
Is this thing on? Great. Hello, survivors of this garbage dump. I'm Sophie, and this is my stupid survivor story. Some shit go. Oh yeah. Before the bombs, I was a librarian, and now I can read everything all the time. Whee! Look at me! I'm lucky. Wait, no. Maybe I was one of those farmers who prepared for the end times. Some sort of religious thing. Yeah, that's right. No, I got it. I was a sweet little kid and lived off some cat food containers in a super duper mart for months near my parents' rotting carcasses. Nobody came. Nobody. I learned how to deal. You should too. The responders are a joke. Nobody helps anybody anymore. Get a grip. If you're not a total idiot, you'll get out of this dump before the responders get you killed. Leave the sick behind. You're better off. Trust me. Whiny babies can stay here and play make-believe, but anyone with half a brain will go up in the mountains and drop the dead weight. Delbert already tried to stop me. Sorry. Say nobody will be around to teach you how to eat shit now, Flatwoods. Bye, suckers. Love always, Sophie.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Welcome back, dear listeners. It's time once again to put aside all you think you know, all you believe to be true. Time to open your mind to the strange, bizarre, and sometimes terrifying world that exists in the shadows and fringes of our own, where myth, legend, and rumor are made real. Yes, it's time for more thrilling tales from the West Virginia hills. Tonight's episode, Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods, is brought to you by Sugar Bombs, the breakfast cereal with explosive great taste and 100% of the recommended daily allowance of sugar. Get your morning started right with Sugar Bombs. Our tale begins on a fateful night when a young pioneer scout, Red Fisher, finds himself in quite the predicament, having taken a spill and fallen into a dark place.
Where am I? Jack? Biff? Mr. Bailey? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Me. My name's Sally. What's yours?
Fred.
Are you okay, Fred?
I think so. My head's a little woozy. Must have hit it when I fell.
Oh no. Did you get lost too?
Well, sort of. What I mean is that I was camping with my scout troop by the lake near Flatwoods. There were these lights kind of dancing in the sky.
Neat.
I guess. Anyway, we heard some weird noises and the guy's double dog dared me to go look. So I did.
All by yourself? You're really brave.
Shucks. Thanks. I followed the noises to an entrance of an old mine. It smelled awful there, like rotten eggs, but worse. Suddenly, there was this bright light shining down on me. I was super scared and ran to the mine to hide, but everything felt strange. Like, my feet weren't even touching the ground. Everything went black, and I woke up here in the dark.
That all happened to me too. We'll just do what my dad says. When you strayed or lost your foot, do what's best and stay put. They said they'd bring him soon.
There are other people here?
A very good question indeed. Tune in next time to find out the answer in the chilling conclusion of Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods.
Automated warning to all responders. DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. Seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to follow the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned in to a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoga to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. You need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time, care, that's all. Well, time, care, and science. Automated message. The Forest Watch detects all civilians down. Good job. Responder team, proceed to the Ag Center and get to the mainframe. You need to reset the farmhand targeting parameters. That should keep our people safe in the area. Be careful.
Gathering all sources of nutrients. Testing for natural composting charges. Scanning for fertilizer.
Overseers. Let's call these personal. Not an official log, just something from me. The Agricultural Center. One of my first posts with Vault Tech. I was so excited. I used to come to this same farm when I was a kid. I remember one year at the Autumn Festival, me running through the corn maze, going every which way, Mom and Dad yelling after me to slow down. Wasn't gonna happen. I guess I was always hitting life fast. Couldn't just be a pioneer scout. I had to make troop leader. Couldn't just be a good student. I had straight A's. God, I miss those early days. Just being a kid. 3 of us, simple life. Simple house. It's still standing.
Well, my back hurts. Sick of eating varmints with 2 pair of eyes. Yeah, I tell them I see the big old boomer out yonder. They tell me, what's a boomer then? Then some sweet young thing come up to me asking for help with that garden next door. And then, just Just this morning, I heard talk of crawdads big as a barn door across the mountains and worse. Flatwoods had better days. Now everything cattywampus or it'll kill you. Now, I ain't no cousin lady. But damn if God had just let a bomb fall on my head. Jesus, just let me die.
Volunteer boiled water is necessary for equipment sterilization. Please assist. Volunteer boiled water is necessary for equipment sterilization. Please assist.
town was really nice before the war.
Need some junk? What do you need, boss? Sure thing. Looks like...
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again. Take it all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrong. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not to have been thought. So I asked him. I asked how. Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. It seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly, and I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land in my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
If you're here to sign up, just use one of our handy-dandy terminals. Looks like you signed up with the Responders. Good for you. That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you. It sure is great to see living human beings again.
Are you here for the responder training?